welcome to Joy News Interactive. We are live on the Joy News channel on Multi-TV, also on DSTV channel 421 and GoTV channel 144. I'm Benes Abubeidu, and coming up today, we'll take your comments, yes, on that new Puma jersey for the Black Stars. You just heard Daniel and George Adu Jr. discussing that. And do you know how to recover documents you lose in your Microsoft Office applications? Well, Kobe will be here to tell us more on that. And also a rendition of Big Shark's Monsoon Not Hot. That's coming in video of the day, but here's just a little teaser for you. There's more of that here on Joy News Interactive. Get your comments through to us on Facebook and Twitter. Our name is Joy News on TV. Now let's start off with something very interesting. I don't know if you saw that documentary we aired on Monday, Land Wars. My colleague Latif Idris has presented a copy of that particular documentary, which focuses on the lapses in the land management system here in Ghana. He presented it to the Lands Minister, John Peter Amewu, and we posted that video on Facebook, plus other things coming up. We know that there's some investigation going on into the sale of state lands, and a lot of you have been sharing with us your thoughts on our land management system here in Ghana. So there you can see Latif Idris presenting a copy of that documentary, Land Wars, to Lands Minister John Peter Amewu. Let's just get your quick replies or comments to that particular story that's trending in regards to our land management system and the sale of state land. Teria. All right, let's skip Nana Kojo Buedu. Let's skip Terry and do Nana Kojo Buedu. He says, I hope this report will bring to light the challenges of land acquisition in Ghana and how public officers have failed us as a country. Kudos, Latif. Please follow it through so that the report doesn't become another academic venture. There are two replies to Nana Kojo Buedu's comment there, encouraging my colleague Latif to follow through with the presentation of that documentary. And Drisu Benjamin says it's a pertinent situation, and he says, okay. Thomas Ankuma says the corruption in land acquisition, lands commission in this country is unprecedented and at an all-time high. Okay, sharing a personal experience with us, I bought a plot of land for 30,000 Ghana cedis, and someone wants as high as 10,000 Ghana cedis for land title. That's like 1/3 of the cost. And he says this is wizardry. Someone buys a plot and let's quickly click on that to see more of that comment. And the amount demanded for land title could buy 1 or 2 more plots. Says this country is a mess unless this administration does something about it. Electronization of all activities / land title acquisition at that commission. And Martin Senanu Avenyogbo says, when people talk like this, then I have a problem. This practice has been going on for ages. It's not only the NDC government that sold lands cheap. Okay, also referring to that issue about Jacob Bichopi Lamte buying some state land or state property, who bought a house at Cantonment for 40K, even 2010 Corolla is more than that. David Kofi Kwashi replies and says, have you tried to find out whether the amount mentioned by you was in fact the going price of that realty at the material time? You should know that estate values always appreciate with time. Please first educate yourself in matters before attempting to draw battle lines. And Frederick Danso says, politicians in Ghana would lie and deceive to get political power, and when power is granted by the people, they will use the same power to inflict hardships on the people. All right, Amashang Isaac said, still in the campaign mood, but it's good for governance so that we'll know how greedy our politicians are. And Joe Boate says, this is positive thinking and open governance. Ifwawin says, please probe Pram District Office that oversees Afienga lands. One particular guy is sitting on your permit. Sorry about that, Ifwa. Says, how long does it take if you already have your yellow card, and how much, I beg your pardon, must it cost? They are asking me to pay 500 Ghana cedis, and I don't know if that's the right amount. Okay, first you need to find out if that's the right amount. Unfortunately, I can't help you. I don't have all the tips at my fingertips. Umar Jallo says, may you keep growing up in the name of Allah. And Isaac Ahadi says, good job, Joy News. So there you have it, that documentary, Land Wars, put together by my colleague Latif Idris. And let's move on and talk about something rather interesting. We know that in our group, Egypt has qualified to the World Cup in Russia. We haven't, but we have a match with Egypt. someone thinks it's just going to be a way to exercise, a way for the Black Stars to exercise themselves. But I don't know what you think. That match wouldn't really add anything to our fortunes. But Ghana will unveil a new Puma kit for next year during their final 2018 FIFA World Cup qualifier against Egypt on Sunday. The Black Stars will host the already qualified Pharaohs in a dead rubber match at the Cape Coast Stadium. The talking point for now is the new jersey that will be unveiled, and that's what you're seeing right there on your screens. A lot of comments there. I don't know what you think. This jersey, I think we've had better ones, haven't we? I'm not too sure about the colors. And that black star in the middle there with the Puma logo and then GFA on the side looks a bit clustered for me. But this is the very old one. But we've seen a couple of new ones worn by the Black Stars themselves. But the latest one, the unveiling, is getting a lot of buzz. A lot of people are talking about it on Facebook. We'll be picking your comments shortly on that one. What do you make of this? Now, Lyson, all right, up here, let's start with him. He says, now when Jesus heard these things, he said unto him, you lack one thing, sell all that you have and distribute unto the poor, and you shall have treasures in heaven, and come follow me. Lyson, I don't know what you're trying to achieve with that. But Johnny Edusa Jr. says, I wish they will go for our own golden yellow jersey. I don't know if you're referring to that one we saw Betty Pele wearing earlier. Onipanya says, one of the most disgusting jerseys I've ever seen from the national team. He exclaims, God, erratic. And Enoch Reskin says, we are really confused in this country. What's this? He says he's even shocked. Amadou Amidi says, I don't want another episode with blood pressure. So it's better I don't watch or listen to commentary on radio. I'm sure he's talking about that particular match on Sunday at the Cape Coast Stadium. Emmanuel Mensah says, of what importance does the Black Stars, or what importance do the Black Stars bring to the ordinary Ghanaian? He's asking, at waste of taxpayers' money. DHNR says, that's useless. You're not going to the World Cup and you're here unveiling a new kit. Selvik says, the Black Stars should be in the yellow color, not red. Black Stars in the yellow color. We actually saw a Black Star, so I'm not sure what you're referring to, Selvik. Salifu Yaya Anazin says, good, but we need better. I don't know whether you need a better jersey or better performance from the Black Stars. Wisdom Afonu said it's not nice. Lawe Edward says, waste of taxpayers' money. Kelvin thinks that there's no sense in this. Charity Dawson says, this is unnecessary. You're watching Joy News Interactive with me, Benis Abube.